You are now watching Geeked Up Paranormal.
That's pretty cool. Oh, can't hear you. There you go. Well,
This is the fifth podcast, I guess, of Geeked Up Paranormal. I'm gonna probably have to change out this mic. And we got a special guest with us today, Nicole from Through the Veil. Uh, would you like to tell people that may be watching um, about you and what you do?
sure. Well, Through the Veil, we are now called TTVP. We kind of shortened that really long name up. I am technically a psychic medium. I do paranormal investigations. I talk to spirits, find out what they need. I also try to, help families in things that they need. You will find that a lot of our videos are trying out ghost box sessions and things like that, trying to prove to you that there is existence after death. I do a lot of new things that we're going to start doing with the channel, transmedium work, just a lot of weird things. I mean, just what a medium would do. I have a different variety of gifts that I actually want to try to get out there. I'm watching him put his mic together.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, I had two mics. I'm testing them out, and I don't really like this one much.
Hey, it works.
So, what all new things are you trying with your channel?
I am going to actually either teach, well, I've got to teach somebody to assist me in the transmedium work. That's why I let a spirit actually enter my body. They can use my voice to tell what they want heard. And sometimes, last time I actually attempted it, I had somebody that did not want to leave. So I always, if they're probably listening, this ain't gonna work. But I tell them that they can't move around, or they'll fall out. That's kind of like my story to them. So I kind of let them know that it's not a permanent place to be. So I gave my sister the idea. I said, well, since they know that they can't stay in there and they're kind of loosely about, they can't be moving, just be talking, kick the chair out from beneath me. So this guy, he did not want to leave, and she literally kicked this aluminum chair out from underneath me, which I fractured my elbow, but we didn't have no problems with him.
Oh man.
Yeah. They get a little comfortable when they start, oh, I can speak now and I can be heard.
Yeah, that's one thing I worry about is if on an investigation, if a spirit feels like it wants to, I guess, do harm to me or somebody I'm with.
Yeah, I mean, they can. It's, it's not completely false that they can't hurt you. I mean, they can to an extent, but I've not seen too many flying tables, beds, chairs, or anything like that. That's actually, I've seen them, shove people that might be on the edge of a stair, or put them in a predicament where they can hurt themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of energy for a spirit to do anything. I mean, they are pure energy. So if you're going to use up yourself, you better make sure it's good.
Right. So with being a medium, a lot of spirits do. I'm pretty sure I already asked you this question before. Do they stay the same as when they pass, or do they grow as in like spirit too?
No, I see them as the age that they passed. And usually they're in their attire. That's how I could tell, you know, how their hair is fixed, what kind of clothes they have on. All right, they're from the 50s or from the 70s. You know, it's easy to tell that way because they don't grow, they don't age. You know, that's your time stuck.
Okay, that's very interesting. So can a spirit be attached to an object?
Oh, oh sure. I don't say, I wouldn't say particularly that they're, you know, sitting on it or inside of it, unless it's like a Dybbuk or something like that. That's a whole different story. But it's like, and I'm just going to parody this out there somewhere. Let's say you have a favorite hat and you pass away, and you're going to wonder, you know, about that hat. I mean, that's something that you liked. So either you're going to follow it around, you're going to be next to it, which is kind of an attachment. But wherever that hat is, you're going to stay close to it if you really like it that much. And it happens a lot of times with older spirits that have expensive jewelry, or they have, you know, boxes of silver, or, you know, something that they wanted their family to have that has a lot of meaning to them, that they want to watch over and make sure it's not gone anywhere.
Um, can they attach themselves to a person?
I don't think I follow a person around, sure.
Do you think they can possess a person?
I don't know if you would call it possession. Um,
Like channeling?
that's kind of a hard one because they can be with you to an extent. I mean, that they're with you so much. Okay, everybody has this aura about them. So spirits have their own energy. So if they're with you, you're going to kind of meld together in a way that it's almost like a possession, but they're so close to you that you can probably hear them and feel them and know things that they need, and, you know, or what they're thriving on. And with a lot of spirits, like, you know, that go, we get picked up at the cemeteries and stuff like that. It's like with anybody, they find something interesting about you, they're going to follow you. And then your energy and their energy, if they're with you so much, they're you're going to become part of them, they're going to become part of you, and that's where the attachment has to be pulled away.
Okay.
That makes
Uh,
sense. I try to be plain about it.
okay. So these spirits that walk the earth, do
Mhm.
they are they waiting to go to, like, move on to another life, or are they stuck here, or well, like, what's going on with that?
Um, a lot of them choose to be here. Sometimes, you know, I do run into spirits that it doesn't happen at the end like they think it was going to happen. And I hate to get in religion with this, but I'm just going to pull it out there. They think, oh, boom, wow, I'm going to be in heaven. A lot of people, you know, are spirits. I say people I've talked to is they wake up in a dark room. Okay, there's nothing there. And if you're there long enough, it's like being outside and you get kind of night blind. So you don't see that light that you're supposed to go to. And that's why sometimes I use a flashlight. You see me talking to the spirits to go where they need to go. I give them another light to look at so they can see light. So yeah, it's like a dark room. So until you find the light of another person, then that's, you know, it's really weird from there. But yeah, it's like a dark room. But when spirits find their place they want to go, they've gone through this darkness and they find a relative, or they find a friend or somebody that they want to be with, then that world becomes their world. And a lot of times they don't want to go on.
Okay. I mean, to me it makes sense. So how can they travel about through the world, like go from one place to one place, like from A to B?
Well, I mean, their energy. A lot of them, like Morena, one of my other spirits, I found this out that they could actually, they have like portals. that they can use that makes things a little faster. Um, if you ever watched the movie Interstellar, that was a pretty awesome concept of how they use that. But if they can find this portal and their energy moves through it into another portal, they know that door just like we know our exits on the highway. They know where they're going through this darkness, and that's how they travel back and forth.
Okay. Um, I know. I don't know if it was you or somebody within the group of people we talked to said that like they can get lost when they
Mhm.
travel.
Okay. If their energy gets low, like I said, their energy, and it does take energy for them to move and do things. So if they're going a long distance, they can lose energy and they could get lost in that void. So yeah, they can get lost in what they're doing. Oh, sure.
That's how like all right. Can they travel from A to B like very quickly if
Oh
they
yeah.
had enough energy?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I, don't- I don't even know.
What do you not know?
Like I mean, I feel like I mean I know like I'm understanding everything you're saying. It's the fact that like we could like when we pass pass away we can still live on here
Hmm.
uh spiritually and move about
Yeah,
and
if you have choose, that you're going to get into spirituality there again too. You have the ability to choose. You have choice. Um, but you also can move upwards. And there's a long story that a nun, of all things, a passed away nun, told me the story of actually how that works of reincarnation, if that's what you want to call it. But we are here again, and the religion part of it. Um, they always think that the dead are going to rise from graves like zombies. No, when that occurs and that portal closes for your reincarnation, all the spirits will be seen. That's what it is. You will see the dead walking the earth.
yeah like our dimensions combined together
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um yeah like I'm Christian, I'm religious, but like one thing I know about like the Bible, people take it out of context or
Mm-hmm.
take it for exactly what it says,
Mm-hmm.
and like you can't do that because it's a scripture and it jumps around, and not only does it jump around, like it tells a story in between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said it
And
right. It's a story written by man, interpreted from another man. And once someone tells a story, if I tell you something and then you go and tell somebody else, time it gets to the 20th person, that story's done changed.
yeah, and plus, if the government has anything to do with it, which they have in the past, they're
Hmm.
going to use it to control their people and
Exactly.
create fear, which is still done to this day with religion.
Hmm.
Um, uh, do you think uh, that if a spirit is like very bad, like is all right? So religious belief, like moving on, is there
Hmm.
like what can they move on to like a bad dimension like hell, what somebody would call hell?
Um, there is a hell, yes. And like I said, I had a very well teacher in the nun spirit. Take somebody like Charlie Manson. Okay. um, he's not going to move directly into that light. No, he is going to have different trials and tribulations that he has to go through. Um, he will not be able. He will forever be in that darkness. That's his hell. He's not going to be able to have free will as every other spirit does.
Okay. So, um, like I'm trying to, so without religious, like beliefs,
Hmm.
even though the word I'm gonna use is, it comes from like religious beliefs.
Go
Demons,
for it.
where do they come from?
Demons, they come from hell. uh, if that's what you want to call it. There is a darker underbelly to the spiritual world, just like there's a lighter one. Um, but they were never human. They are created to help guard that underworld, just like there's angels for, or whatever you want to call them, interstellar beings, for the upper half. But yeah, they are there, and they can wreak havoc on anyone and everyone. They are not to be messed with.
Yeah, that, like I'm very iffy with doing anything when it comes to messing with something demonic, because it may attach itself to me, and then like I take it home and it attaches to somebody else, or you know, if it wreaks havoc on my life, it can also affect other lives. You know what I'm saying? It's like a chain effect.
Yeah, they just want everybody to be as miserable as they are because, like I said, they don't have the free will. And if they find, the light of a human being, they want that light. They want to either take it away from you or be part of it. So that's how they find you, and they can, use your spiritual energy or your inner energy against you for their will. They
Okay.
attach to you.
Um. So I know me and you have talked about uh this one particular home that is near me.
Hmm.
About I sent you the video of it, and there was a little boy and a little girl there.
Hmm.
Um, and there's, like, I feel like you want to tell your side of the story about this home.
I don't know particularly it's at home, because I have to really see it. I mean, it felt like it was it, but the story of that since, oh goodness, if I could go back, probably since I was 17, I had visions and dreams of this house. I've been inside of it. I never could really get upstairs because it made me nauseated. In a certain way, I'd wake up, sick, and I've been in the yard, it was my home. I mean, and I've had this dream, since then. And up until my 30s, I guess, a friend of mine, and the last part of the dream I remember was whenever she was involved with it. I was standing at a doorway and I was watching, you know, a woman and two kids coming down the back stair, and she was singing to them with by candlelight. And I was like, that's just weird. And I seen a familiarity just in her face. And that's what I told a friend of mine. I was like, you wouldn't believe this dream I had. And this woman looked like you. I said, I guess I was thinking about you last night because we were very close, like sisters. And she's like, hold on. She said, before you finish that story, because I was, standing in a doorway. She said, let me tell you about this dream that I had. She said, and she gave me about time she was having it. It was around about the same time I had mine, same night. And she said, I was walking down the stairs. She said, there was this tornado that was coming. And all the, the candles and stuff, she couldn't get the candles. The only thing she had found was an old oil lamp. And she lit the oil lamp and she was leading the kids down to the root cellar. And she was trying to sing to them and keep them calm. And she looked over and she seen her husband in the doorway of the kitchen, which I guess was supposed to have been me, because she described what the doorway of the kitchen and everything looked like, and I'm describing what she and the kid looked like, our kids. And I was like, wow, it blowed my mind. And then Hey, Jax.
Yeah. Hello, Jack.
And then, right directly after that, I remember being upstairs with the room with the bookcase and the fireplace. And the little girl, uh, she was really upset. And I was trying to calm her down. And for some reason, I woke up because I got really nauseated. And when I woke up, she was sitting on the end of my bed. I'm thinking, how'd you get from there to here? That was the first time that's ever happened, was coming out of my dream. And she goes, it's not pretty anymore. And I'm thinking, what's not pretty anymore? And she just disappeared. And I'm like, wow. But the second half of the story, I can't, I kind of have PTSD.
I mean, if you don't want to,
Hold on.
if you don't want to talk about this, you don't have to.
Oh, no, I can tell you. I just don't think anybody wants to see me booing. But I have to find this house for this reason because I feel those were my kids. And in the last dream that I had, pardon me, I was standing upstairs and I was fixing my hat and I could see I was a male. And I remember hearing the coon dogs, they were barking in the background. And I'm thinking, why are the dogs out? Did the neighbors have the dogs out? And I ran downstairs and I remember running through, it was like brief moments of actually running through the fields. I know I was looking for something. And, I know the kids were supposed to be at school for some reason. That was running through my brain. But I was running through this creek that ran behind the house, and I was following everybody else that was with me. And someone had hollered out to me, keep him back there, keep him back there. And, I kind of burst through the guys and the dogs and everything. And my son, I pick him up in my arms, and he's lifeless, and he had drowned. But I feel those are my kids.
Um,
Sorry about that.
no, uh, man, I don't know what to say.
But I've been looking for this house for a long, long time. And it seems like, I'll get close, but it just always don't seem to be the house.
Yeah. Well, I I didn't know it went this deep, and I'm sorry for that.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, I feel it. My eyes are watering. I'm trying to fight it back from uh going, but the reason why I want to bring this up is because I have footage of this house, and I haven't really released it besides a small little tidbit to you. And
Right.
uh, you pointed out that there was a little boy and a little girl there, and they couldn't speak.
Hmm.
Uh, which, and then like then you explained to me what this inside this house looks like off of this just one little small clip that just shows me
Right.
the hallway, like the built-in shelf in the wall in that room, like that. Like to me, it blows my mind how you knew that was there, and then finding some info with your story, it like it lines up, and it blows my mind. Um,
Yeah,
I
looking
didn't
at
know.
that house, it looks so familiar. And now I hear that they're going to be tearing it down.
Yeah, I think August. They're tearing it down next month, if I'm correct.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'll probably never be get to see
Uh,
that one.
well, some people are trying to, if I'm correct, they're trying to stop that from happening because a lot of people around here feel like it's a historic site. It should
Hmm.
be a historic home,
Right.
um, which I'm hoping that they stop it from being demolished because I think it was already stopped once, and I'm hoping it gets stopped again and it actually gets turned into a historical site. They're wanting to put like condos or something in there, like some
Mm.
kind of like apartments or something in that small space, which is to me weird, especially next to a school.
Yeah, let me get on
Um,
the news. Don't tear my house down. Ugh.
I mean, and then like there's a grave site like off to the side of it, and like I'm hoping they at least if they do tear that home down, they leave that graveyard there, which I'm pretty sure they will.
I would
But
hope.
like I don't know, I feel like they're gonna tear up this house and this land and whatever they build there. It feels like it's not. It's probably gonna be haunted. Like spirits are gonna be mad,
Yeah,
and probably tearing it up.
I think I would be.
I mean, I definitely would be too.
Yeah.
Um, but the so what I'm waiting on to release this footage that I got is, I mean, I gotta edit it obviously, and I have to uh, I guess blur some people out of it due to the
Yeah.
fact of I don't want them getting in trouble if
Right.
that was to go down.
Hmm.
But if they tear it down, I'm gonna probably release the video of the house inside and out of it, and the small little paranormal investigation I got. I'm hoping I can somehow get back there and investigate one more time. Hello, David. Uh, I'm hoping to get back there one more time to be able to investigate it uh, better and more thoroughly because I kind of stayed up on the second floor,
Hmm.
and I felt like I did get a lot of activity there, and really didn't get to move around the house much because it was about to rain, and there was people with me, and it was very hot.
Right.
So we I filmed a little bit, and then we head out with the investigation. Um, like my experience there is weird because I felt like I was talking to the kids, but I
Hmm.
felt like the father and possibly the mother was getting on to him to not talk to me and stuff. Um, then at one point, like I almost walked off the top of the stairs and straight to the bottom, which I stopped myself. And a little bit after that, like Big and Jump came through. I think the Ovilus and the Spirit Box
Hmm.
or something like that. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely spirits there, and I mean the not. I don't want the house saved necessarily due to the spirits, which I do, but also it has like a historical like meaning in sight to Louisville, really. Well, Jefferson County, I guess, because this was before it was even part of Louisville.
Hmm.
How it farmed, and then it sold the proper part of its property for them to build schools on there, and
Right.
um, I mean, it played a role in the history of the this land of to how it got from where it is to where it is now.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah.
mean, it's a very beautiful home.
Yeah. I'd love to get permission from the people. Tell them what I think, and see if they have any history on the background, and just if anything, just let me freely walk about without tearing nothing up, of course. Uh, just to because I'm really good with my hands too. If I put my hands on something, then I can usually see. So just to be able to touch the walls or touch the land, and I'll know if it's a place for sure.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that somehow you get to come see this home um before they do tear it down. I'm hoping that gets stopped.
Hmm.
Uh, and like I feel like there's a story here that also needs to be told too.
Yeah, because I just thought it to be weird. The friend of mine that was supposed to be my wife, she lives right outside Louisville. So she could already had that connection to that house. And then she was connecting to me if she has any kind of connectivity that she didn't know about. So I'm thinking it's right there.
Yeah. All right. So, would you like to be the first person to do, technically second, but it would be first person for this doing it on, I guess, this channel of haunted or hoaxed or haunted?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So everybody, so I pretty much thought I would do a my own nukes top five, but react to videos and telling you my opinion on if I think it's hoaxed or haunted. And on some of them, I'll probably tell you if I think it's a hoax, and some of them I'll probably tell you I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want to start anything. I mean, if it's super obviously, I'm gonna tell you it's a hoax.
There's somebody throwing a hubcap at me
Yeah. All
or a
right.
chair.
I'm gonna do the intro real quick of it.
Just cool.
All right. So this is gonna be video one. Does it pop up for you too
Yeah.
when I do that? All right.
Yeah.
This is gonna be video one.
Oh my god.
Kevin, stay away.
Oh,
So what do you think? Do you think it's hoax or is it haunted?
that's a hoax. I would say for sure the air current by the door that someone's slamming is going to cause the hanging lights to go back and forth. Of course, the dog shook up because there's a bunch of noise going on.
Well, yeah, and the dog ran towards it like it knew who was doing it. You know,
Yeah,
that's 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 why I was like, I think this is a hoax for
yeah,
sure,
yeah. Otherwise, the dog's going to be like, "Arr."
right? Huh? That I guess it ain't gonna play like that. All right, so number one, definitely, to me, it felt like a hoax. So, I'm gonna move on to two.
JC, this is what I have to deal with. Here we go. Hello?
I'm not sure what was going on there. I can't hear
So
you. Yeah,
you can't hear me.
I can now.
All right, so I'm gonna say I think that's 100% a hoax. You want me to replay it for you?
No, I'm good on that. I
All
got
right.
no feeling of that. And then, of course, the weird lady laughing in the basement. I'm not sure on that. But anyway,
Um, I I think there's another one similar to that one, just like that, but you can see the person kind of like walk around the I guess that furnace, and
Hmm.
I see their shoe. So like I'm like, this is definitely not a spirit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah,
it's 100% it's a hoax.
yeah, that's
I
a
was
hoax.
I was trying to make a video I can pop up for if we decide if it's hoax or haunted. So I would just be like, it's a hoax or it's haunted. And I did some sound too, but none of them are playing. So
Mm,
I'm gonna just keep it on rolling, saying or moving on to the next one and saying if it's hoax or haunted.
okay.
All right, this is gonna be three. I don't know any background of any of these. I'm just going off of basically what I see
Mhm.
and how I feel.
Oh my god, it happened again.
Whoa, that's a cool TV, huh?
In the TV reflection. Roland's like, hell no, I'm out.
Again?
Throwing his arm up. Man, I'd be doing that too. But you guys were wondering if it happened elsewhere and not just the mirror? Well, I guess it does. Whee!
Would have to see that one again.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god,
play
it happened
So
again.
watch.
Whoa, that's a cool TV, huh?
In the TV reflection. Roland's like, hell no, I'm out.
Again?
Throwing his arm up. Man, I'd be doing that too. But you guys were wondering if it happened elsewhere and not just the mirror? Well, I guess it does. Whee!
Yeah, see, for me, I mean, it was a pretty cool effect if they did do effect, but I did not see a spirit in front of that reflection.
It was definitely a hoax. I seen
Okay.
it. I've ran the video several times, and I see the effect that they did.
Okay.
Also, some before this video, I don't know if it's with the same channel or another channel on TikTok, because a lot of people fake it on TikTok. And I mean, a lot of people, it's a hoax. And the one before that, like, because I scrolled, I was like paranormal caught on camera, and I was scrolling, and the one before this one, like, you see him and his kid playing around, and he's just filming it, and then you'll see his shadow start moving about and stuff, and
Okay.
like you see like the digital effect around it and everything, and you can just tell it was fake. So that was definitely a hoax. It
Hoax.
was a good hoax, but I knew what to look out for.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh my god!
How do you feel about that? I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, they would have had to been running down behind him because I didn't see anybody running up the stairs. So either he didn't know where the noise was coming from because he turned around right into him. I don't know about that one.
Yeah. So there's several videos that are similar to this one with the similar noise.
Hmm.
But like I don't know if it's the exact similar noise or if people added dog noises like to this one.
Hmm.
But there's several videos out there on TikTok that is just like that, and I'm thinking one of them's fake, one of them might be real. I don't know, but I feel like this one was definitely a hoax because I mean, it like somebody could be standing somewhere banging on the wall like somebody's running up the steps, and somebody could have been down there opening and closing a door or whatnot. Like it
Yeah.
didn't. Nobody went and investigated it more. It
No,
just
that's.
cuts off.
I kind of got, someone was, down there opening and slamming the door, and then he heard running up the stairs, which I didn't see nobody, and then it cuts off. Of course, the dog is upset in this one. He's not like going toward it like, oh, how you doing, mister?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't see nothing.
I'm gonna say it's a hoax for sure. It's definitely got to be a hoax. All right, moving on to the next one.
I'm literally over here. Like, bro, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I'm tipsy. I just came back from the hotel bar. This is scaring the fuck out of me. And I was reading a scary book. Like, no joke. I was just reading a horror novel. And I drank and came back. And my safe is saying 666. And I'm terrified. They're coming to take it out of my room, but I'm haunted. There is a ghost. It's haunting me. It's haunting me. Nah, but for real, Ghosty, I wanna be friends. I wanna be friends. I'm terrified. But I wanna be friends with the ghost, but I'm terrified. This is how we live.
She's terrified, but she is standing there.
Like, I think it was somehow like the button was stuck. She pressed the button and got it stuck, or like
Yeah.
I feel like she was acting. Like, I felt like she knew how to manipulate that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely calling a hoax on this one.
Yeah. That was a little weird. Malfunction in the keys, or I don't know why I'm seeing magnets, but anyway.
And then, like, to me, I felt like she was faking. Then she started making like a whole bunch of noises while she was talking. So I definitely would call that one a hoax.
I'm drunk and I watched this book. Watched this book. I read this horror book.
Yeah, me reading this book caused this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm definitely calling that the hoax. All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Touch the pusheen and make it play. Yes, I saw your hand touch it, but you have to make it play. Yes, make it play, please, for the camera. We're going to stir up a ruckus. We're going to get some content out of it. I see your hand. You're touching it, and it's not playing. Yes, you got to try harder. Somehow, make it play. Oh, you're getting that energy. I see you flickering and lighting up. Just touch it and make it go boo doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Oh, are you getting angry? Oh, sorry. It looks like it. Yeah, I know you're trying. It looks like you're trying, but it's not playing. The people of TikTok aren't gonna believe it unless they hear the noise. Do 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 do. I know you're. Yeah, I can see you trying. A for effort. That's for sure.
What in thermal Hades was that?
So I think TikTok or Snapchat has this filter where pretty much if you're filming, if it's something that is alive, like an animal or human, it will do a shadow on them, right?
Okay.
Well, it was doing a shadow on that chair like the spirit was there. But
Okay.
if you look at the chair and how it and then what it was casting as a hit, there was something behind it. So I feel like the app thought that it was a human being there when it wasn't.
Yeah.
A false reading.
Yeah.
That's what I got off of that one. Now we got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go, and all of these so far has been via hoax.
Yeah. Oh, is he a real one, y'all? Come on.
Exactly. And I mean, I scrolled for a couple of these. I scrolled to find them, and then I kind of previously already did this, but like it was a pre-recorded podcast I haven't put out yet, and I feel like we definitely had better ones than these on that one. I wish I would have went through there with those on this one and left this for that pre-recorded podcast. Because
Yeah, just give me the weird stuff. Go for it.
all right, so here's number 7.
Chances are you've already seen this video of Rosita the walking doll on TikTok before, but let me give you some backstory. This is Rosa Alvarado and her doll Rosita from Saltillo, Mexico. In the video, we see Rosa, the doll's owner, holding Rosita, the doll's hand, as they walk through the courtyard. In the original video, a man asked Rosa how long she's had the doll for. It was unclear if she said 48 or 42 years. In the second video, we can see Rosa years later walking with Rosita. However, notice that her hair color has changed and she's wearing a different outfit. According to news outlets, Rosa maintains that it is the same doll. Here we see a man and a woman attempt to walk with Rosita, but she doesn't walk with ease the way she does with Rosa. Neighbors have reported to several news outlets that they've seen the doll move whenever they peek into Rosa's window. I did some research and found these dolls from the 1960s called Wendy Walker dolls. They could possibly explain the walking mechanism. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I've seen those dolls.
Do you believe that doll is a hoax or is it haunted?
It's a hoax. I didn't feel anything out of that doll. I mean, I think it's a Wendy Walker doll. If you've messed with them long enough, you know how to move them from side to side, and they will walk.
Yeah.
I think my mom had one.
Well, see, I kind of have followed this story. I think since that lady made a big news story like in Mexico, and then it came to the States, and since the first story that the first story that I seen, I felt like she knew how to move the doll and that these other people didn't, because she was holding it different and she was walking different than what the people were doing when they tried it.
Watch her arm as she's walking it, and versus everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I've always felt like this one was a hoax, and she just knew how to puppeteer the doll.
Yeah, most definitely on that one. Sorry, Rosa. Pops is mowing. Sorry, guys.
All right, I'm gonna move on to number 8 real quick.
Great fucking purchase. Shit. God damn. You gotta come out. Oh, I got it. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, shit!
I'm definitely calling that a hoax.
Yeah, I mean, the lights seriously don't work, and you are walking slow enough that your friend can get back around the furnace there.
Yeah. Like that. So this one was supposed to be before the other one. Because I don't know. I don't even know why I did both of those instead of another one. But I seen these and I thought oh, they're hoax, and I think there were some of them that I thought might have been real, but then after rewatching it, I was like, shit, I got nothing but hoaxes. We still got. Well, we got one more because there's somehow one of them didn't download. So this is gonna be the last one of hoax or haunted.
You're fucked. What? 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 What are you doing? Did you not hear that? No. Are you sure? I can hear that. Sinji.
I didn't catch what happened.
So she's dancing around, and if you watch that the closet door while she's dancing around, it's not moving, and then at one point shakes. Like you see the mirror on that like closet door just shake
Mhm.
when we play it again.
Yeah, it's that.
You're fucked. What? What? What are you doing? Did you not hear that? No. Are you sure? I can hear that. Sinji.
I don't know on that one. I mean, the dog is not scared of it for sure, but he is curious that there is something there.
Yeah.
The mirror did not move that much.
And he's not wagging his tail like he knows what's
Right.
there, you know?
Even though her reaction was a little weird, I might chalk that one up to not a hoax.
So you're saying it's a hoax?
No, I am not saying it's a hoax. I just her reaction was weird, but I'm
Yeah.
going with the dog in the mirror. I would say legitimately pretty cool.
I'm gonna say if it's not a hoax, it's pretty funny and it's haunted.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's easily something that could be fake. And the girl that was filming it, like I felt like she was acting like she didn't know what happened, but I feel like she knew and she was in on the prank.
Yeah, David and Jack said it's fake. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, since they said it's fake, it's fake. I'm not getting anybody's comments.
I got the chat popped out. You got your chat button over there.
Yeah, I got it here too. Yeah, I should just stay right here in the chat on the computer. Because the one on my phone, it pops up like maybe one or two people. Then I don't know, it's acting funny. It's YouTube for you. So I'm guessing that is the end of to this hoax or haunted. This is the first one.
Mhm.
We'll probably try to chop that up and make it its own video and post that later on. But
Okay.
that's the first time on this channel. Hopefully, people like it. If not, dislike the video. I don't care. That's on you.
Hopefully they
So
did.
yeah, I seen a parody of these on on TikTok of someone like real investigators
Mhm.
and like they said something like spirits have to use a lot of energy to move something, and then it goes paranormal investigators on TikTok. Then the man had a rope tied behind to the door, and he pulled it shut. I thought
Yeah.
that was hilarious because I mean TikTok. I feel like there's some like legitimate stuff that's there on TikTok,
Mhm.
but majority of it is all nothing but a whole bunch of hoax.
I don't say that. I think it's starting to filter over here. Not on this channel or yours.
Yeah, no.
YouTube.
So we do not hoax anything. Okay, we keep it 100% legit and real. No faking on this end. And if somehow you think I do fake, I want you to prove it to me. Call me out. Bust my balls. Because I do not, I'm not going to fake anything. Because it just makes the real evidence, like, not have any standing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to believe anything's real if I fake one thing. So
Exactly.
I'm not going to Zach Bagans it. So
I'm not coughing out any names.
well, I don't want to give out any other names other than that. But I mean, everybody knows some of their stuff is staged. They've been called out for it for years.
Well, a lot of the industry, I mean, they have to add the entertainment value. I mean, if not, I mean, you know as well as I do, some of our stuff is boring. I mean,
Yeah.
well, we can't help that if nothing's going on because ghosts don't randomly slam doors. They don't throw things. We might get a little EVP here and there. We might get a little flash of light, but I mean, you're going to have to add something for entertainment value, because just like people are not watching us, people are not going to watch a big television production if you're just watching a static room going shh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's like when I try to when I do a paranormal investigation, I don't like posting the whole long video, because majority of the video is nothing, and like I know it puts people to sleep, so I try to chop it off and keep it a little interesting. But then again, I'm like, I kind of want to post the whole thing so people are like, oh, you edited it, it's fake,
Yeah.
because I
See,
just chopped it up.
I've heard that too, and that's why, for a long time, I put out an hour, 2 hour videos, or I break them up into part segments. But even those part segments that are 20 and 30, I mean, you might get on your analytics, people watched it for 9 minutes. Okay, but you can't cut it, because they're like, oh well, see, that was a cut moment, and you faked it right there. Okay, so we have to put out this whole big old long segment. Okay, you're going to get like 15 of these because we were there for 9 hours.
Yeah. And that's, I don't know. Like, you can't make people happy. And to tell you the truth, I don't do this for uh, people. I do it for, like, pretty much evidence to me, like, put out
Mhm.
evidence. Um, then on top of that, like, I'd rather hang and chill out with spirits than leave my house and go hang out with somebody else, and it can completely go wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know. I just like paranormally investigating and do it for the fun of it
Hmm.
and not to please anybody. So what they say, it's not gonna bother me.
Yeah, because once you turn it really into work and entertainment value, then you start losing the enjoyment out of it. I mean, it becomes work and not something of interest. Everybody don't want to go to work every day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just keep enjoying it and putting out there whatever you can, capture. I mean, I'm adding entertainment as far as not entertainment. That's loosely based there. Just going into the weirdest and creepiest places that, everybody's terrified to do something. So on my entertainment value, if I have to crawl the sewers to find it, that you won't go and do it, I'm going to
Yeah.
be Hensley
Like,
and Mackey's well.
yeah, you crawled down the well, and I was like, no, I ain't doing that. Like, I
No.
would have, but I didn't want to get, like, I don't know, my back hurt the rest of the time that I was going to be there. So I was like, I ain't crawling through that. Now, if it was bigger, I would have definitely walked down in there.
Yeah.
Next time, if I ever be there, I'm gonna take a wheelchair and I'm gonna stroll down there.
I didn't go the whole way because I didn't want my shoes wet. I knew I'd have to go the whole rest of the night with wet shoes. And I'm not
Bring,
taking my shoes off. That was nasty.
yeah, bring a wheelchair next time.
Yeah, we'll just roll you in there.
I mean, I'm gonna try to bring a wheelchair next time, so I can try to go down there. Because I
Oh,
mean, I don't want to be bunched up in a ball and walk that whole entire thing.
who's going to
And
push
then,
you?
and then if I get, I'll roll myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like, I'm talking about like the reason why I didn't go last time is because like I don't know, I'm 6'4" and I'm a big guy, and I was like, that's
You,
not possible. I mean, it's possible, but not for that hot day.
yeah,
It
you
was
see Jax. He's a little over, right at or a little over 6 foot. So yeah, you would have been really hunched down in there because he was almost granny crawling.
Yeah, and I feel like it kind of took a little bit toll on him too for when he got out of there. And I was like,
Yeah,
that's why I did not do it. Because I was like, to me, I would probably be fell down in the tunnel, and I'm not moving.
yeah.
Just let
Leave it
all
to
that sewage run on me.
leave it to the short people.
Yeah. I did the thing, and like I was hearing stuff, but I was like, it's probably just the water dropping. Like it
Hmm.
intensified it majorly. And then after all y'all got out, I felt like I heard maybe a moan or something. But once again, there were people on the other side of the well, if you think about it,
Yeah.
and they could have screamed or something, and it came down.
I I think too. I was making fun of Jax back in there. I think actually that was me because I went woo like that, and then that's when he made his weird. I don't know what that was. Chimpanzee Tarzan. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah.
Y'all was crazy for doing
Like someone else crawling in the well inside of Mackey's.
that. Okay, I mean that's technically what y'all did is just as crazy as what Hensley did. I
Hey,
mean, if that is the portal to hell, you know what y'all did is crazy.
he's knocking on the front door. We're knocking on the back door. Hey.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like everything at Bobby's was friendly.
Yeah.
Um,
Except for Ed. Of course, he wasn't there. Thank God.
then I think uh, Hensley getting into the well did maybe stir something up, but not really anything
Yeah, I think with
too bad.
that, people are allowed to do whatever they want to do down there. And you know as well as I do, and I'm not saying anything because you do use them, but if you do not close things properly, something could have been opened there. I mean, I do get bad headaches there. Not really saying I feel a lot of negativity. I feel a lot of anger, um, but I just get a really bad headache. Like I don't know. Of course, I know now it's not the portal of hell. It was a distillery, and that's where they draw water into the distilleries.
Yeah.
But
Um, my wife found something else about it. I forgot what it was, and I can't find the paper. I try to find the paper on it, but she found something else about it too. Which oddly kind of weirded me out because like it was like another add-on to the story, of something that was I think on the land in between um
mhm,
the bourbon the whiskey place and I guess the Bobby Mackey building.
mhm.
I think I think there was something in between that there on the land at one point.
Yeah, it was like a nightclub or I can't think what they called that. It was almost like a casino Latin nightclub before
Yeah,
Bobby Mackey's went up. Uh, the distillery was there for a long time. Before
yeah,
that, there was and it wasn't a big slaughterhouse. I mean, it was just like a little mom and pop slaughterhouse. Someone bring their cow to your barn and he helps you take care of it and chops up your meat kind of slaughterhouse. It wasn't a big industrial kind of slaughterhouse.
yeah. Um, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of lies that has been told about Bobby
Yeah.
Mackey, and
Latin club. Yeah, thank you, Jax.
and I don't know. I feel like that place is there definitely active a lot, but they also have a lot of energy that the spirits could get
Yeah.
their source of energy from.
Yeah, see, another thing that I haven't figured out, if you watch, when I was there the last time I got my neck hurt, um, the stairway to nowhere, okay, is actually one of those cattle ramps. And I could actually see them, bringing the cattle up like it was an auction house, like a cattle auction house. I don't know how much of that is actually, I mean, they had chickens down there, for Pete's sakes. But I don't know what they was bringing the cow up for, unless they were having live bull rides upstairs.
I
I
mean, you
don't know.
never know.
Don't know.
Not with people from around Kentucky, you'll never know.
So those ramps are built for cattle. They've got wooden strips on them so their hooves can, catch
Yeah.
them. And I mean, they use them even in, cattle hauler trailers. That was just a bigger version of it. I don't know.
Yeah. I think one of the things she found was having to do with why those steps were there. Like, um, and it was something to do with like live cattle and chicken. Like, yeah, with cows and chickens, and I don't know what else. It could have been other things too, but it was like I need to find the paper. 'Cause she did research on it after you did your research and uh, stated your case, which I mean, pretty much tears Bobby Mackey's story with what was I forget her name, Pearl.
Hmm.
It tells that story. It tears it apart, and then like I feel like there's a like that place was also other things that people don't know about. Like I forgot how my wife found it out too, but it was something to do with animals and stuff. That she was going through like the deeds of the house or something of like
Hmm.
of who owned it and what it was called and like if it I think not the deeds. It was a business license or something.
Okay.
That's what it was. And it had something to do with animals. Because then that's like, well, that explains why there was chickens and cows,
Yeah.
that steps.
I don't know why there was chickens there, but I thought they were actually chickens. And, I'm turning around and asking, about chickens, and they ain't no chickens. That was weird.
I still
But
got to edit that out and put it out. I'm
yeah,
so far behind. I'm backed up. My stomach has been hurting me. I've been out like when my stomach's acting up, I can't do nothing. Like I'm just in pain all day and not trying to do anything but get the pain to go away.
that's not good.
So that's why I haven't really been posting much or doing much, but I'm trying to get back into it. Um, hopefully, I went to the doctor's day, and they're gonna try to schedule some stuff, and hopefully we figure out what it is and get it done. Because I can't, like, I don't know, I can't live every day in pain and not be able to do anything.
Yeah, get that
And
fixed.
um, I'm hoping to end up putting out way more videos than what I have been, because I want to do paranormal, and I was gonna start doing a vlog and make another vlog channel, but I think I'm gonna just do the vlogs, like put a vlog out once a week on Mondays,
Yeah.
um, and then maybe Randall Nautica or something stupid like that.
Like my steering wheel dog sniffing video.
Yeah, um, I think what I would do with Randall Nautica would be like try to like find a place to magnet fish, use it. If it pops up a water source, I'll go there and magnet fish or something stupid instead of trying to fake a stalker video or something.
Oh no, they threw a rock at my car.
Somebody throw a rock at my car, I'm gonna throw my car at their head.
Out there like Louis Armstrong.
Oh yes, hold on, Ghost Piggy.
Ghost Piggy.
So this is one of Through the Bells merch.
You got the piggy. You got the only one because they took it down. I thought that was awesome.
This is the last one.
I don't have the graphics for it anymore because, usually when I stick something on Teespring, it's there, and they took it down, and they're asking me for my graphics. I'm like, I don't know.
Dang. So, well, my wife wanted one, so I guess we're gonna have to share this shirt then. Dang.
Yeah, if I come up with the graphics, I mean, they're going to be a little different. But yeah, I thought it was awesome. The Pigged Out Paranormal.
Yeah. So, do they do bigger sizes than 3XL, or is that the biggest as they go?
No, I think there's on one. It's on the cotton tee though. It's not that silky material. I think it goes to a 5X. Yeah.
This is a 3XL, but it fits like a 2XL. That's why I was asking. And we tried to stretch it out, but it like
Yes, that silky stuff.
yeah, it came back, and I was like, well, he's like, haha, you gotta lose weight. It's mine now. I was like, it's okay. I was like,
I
by the time I lose weight, I'll just get another one. But now I can't, so I'll just lose weight and not let her wear it.
I'll make it in the cotton tee. Find my graphics. Surely I got them somewhere, or remake graphics. I mean, I probably have to see the back of that shirt exactly. Remember how the wording and lettering went, but I'll make it in the cotton tee for the bigger sizes. And I actually think tall size now too.
Yeah.
That way it's longer in length.
So y'all can do like XLT or tall, or I don't know how they mark this stuff. Is it like there's
Yeah.
one that's like XLT, then there's like a XLL, like for long and tall. Like it's weird how they mark it sometimes. But I think I'm gonna try to stretch it out a little bit, and when Mister Oinkers, or I forgot what we named him, comes in, I'm gonna wear this shirt.
Oinkers?
Yeah, I forgot what we actually called him. But I'm gonna wear this shirt, and I'm gonna take the pig out on an investigation.
I gotta see this.
I was like, when I picked that number, and you like you go, that's a lucky number. I was like, I think I just won this pig. I was like, then when you was like, it was 13, I was like, oh man. I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do an investigation with this pig. And then somebody said that something like might be attached with it when it comes, like a spirit or something. I think I don't want to bust out and say who I think said that, just in case I'm wrong.
Okay. No, I didn't think there's any spirit attachments there. The whole story with the pig was I was watching Second Star Survival, which is Matt, and he was out on the Explorer, and I seen this little piglet following behind him, and I thought it was a little piglet. You know, he's out in the middle of somewhere, and I thought, this little piglet got lost. Where's his mama or whatever. And whenever I asked him about it, he's like, no. So I start going through the footage, and I wish I still had the picture of my made somewhere, or I could just go back to the footage and get it. But there was this little piglet, and I got its timestamp, took a little, print screen of it. Little piglet, follow him around. You could see his little nose peeking up through the grass whenever he was running. So he thought that he was going to get Ghost Pig, and he was going to put the spirit of this little piglet so he can have the little piglet.
Oh man, that's
So it's Ghost Piggy.
now I'd be laughing if somehow that if this pig comes and a little piggy starts running around here. My dog will probably go nuts. My cat will probably go nuts.
He was the most cute little. He had these little hairs. I mean, you could see his little nose. I mean, it was like like a pig nose.
Yeah.
I think you seen like one eye because of the grass. He was so short and the grass was high, but he was just a little bitty piglet. That's why I was like, where's this thing's mama at? He was just like a little thing. Wasn't no 2-3 month old piglet. It was a little piglet.
Yeah, like a teacup pig. Well, it's not really such thing called a teacup pig, but they call them a teacup pig. But they end up growing still big.
Yeah, these are like your normal bacon and egg pigs, baby pigs. But he wasn't that old of one.
I forgot what we was gonna name this pig.
You said Oinkers.
I think it's Mr. Oinkers. I'm not for sure though.
He should be coming. Got mailed off today, so Louisville's not that far. So
No, that shirt came in yesterday, which surprised me because it told me the 27th through the 29th. And then you asked me about it, and I was like, I haven't checked the mail that day yet either, or heard anything about the mail. So I was like, No, I didn't get it yet. It says something about 27th, 28th. And then next thing I know, there's a package on the kitchen table with my name on it. I'm like, what would this be? I was like, it's got to be the pig shirt. It's the only thing I can think of it be. But I was like, this is early. It said the 27th, and I got it. And then my wife's like, that one's mine. That one's mine. And I
I'll
was
have
like,
to
well,
redo them.
and then I ended up showing my mom the back of it and the front of it, and she loved it.
Yeah,
She thought it
I'll
was
end up
cute.
remaking them. Yeah, so I could kind of understand maybe why they would have took that one down. Um, Someone was having fun the other night though on the TTVP shirts, but that one, if you have seen the doggy shirts, the cow shirts, and stuff like that, I can kind of understand why I may have walked on some infringement rights with that one. But if you look, the back is different than their shirts. But even the graphics were totally different on the eyes and nose and stuff. I had to actually cut those out and recolor them. But anyway.
I hate when people get like that. They're always, I don't know. I feel like they're always trying to harm somebody else or try to
Mhm.
cheat somebody out of a penny or try to get that penny for themselves instead of like mind their own business and instead of trying to
I'm
hurt
like, I'm like,
other
dude,
people.
Teespring's getting more off of it than we are. I mean, out of a $30 shirt, uh, I get like $1 and some change, maybe two. All depends, where that little fraction is. The rest of it they get. So I don't know why they infringement rights on me.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the shirt because I liked it and to help support, but and then I was also thinking about maybe doing Teesprings as well. I think you're frozen. Is she frozen?
Okay, am I back?
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Okay,
I was I was trying to go to see out. Like I looked at my TV, but then I looked frozen for a second. But then my head started moving. And I was like, okay.
it's me.
So I was thinking about doing Teesprings, but not now because you said it's like a $3 shirt, and then you get like $1 and some change, and they get the rest.
Yeah, they get all of it.
That's to me that makes no sense. Like they're
I mean, yeah, you can jack up the price. I mean, some people have shirts that are like $50, so they can like get $5 out of it. But I don't see that. I mean, normally, even if you go to like like these haunted investigation places, they sell their shirts between $25 and $30. Um, I'm not going to highway robbery somebody just to get an extra buck or two. I mean, if I buy a t-shirt, with great graphics on it, $25, $30. A
yeah.
hoodie, yeah, then you're talking $30, $35. I think the lowest I can go on a hoodie is like $39, and I only get like $2 on that.
To me that just sounds like ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna end up trying to, I guess, make it and sell it myself,
Hmm.
but then that's gonna that's gonna be a whole process within itself. Like making the stuff, I'll be fine, but selling it, like then I would have to buy
Buy
like
website.
a website, um, and that costs monthly. And then
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to probably have a tech guy run the website because I'm probably not gonna be able to figure it out where I'm gonna mess it up.
Uh,
But
Unless you can get it on automatic, it just fulfills your orders for you. But then you're going to have to, if you've got like a printing machine or something like that, you're still going to have to take time out. And what if you have 100 orders that day? You're going to have to take time out to get all those done.
I ain't worried about 100 orders in a day. I ain't that special.
You might get B. You never know.
I mean, if it pops like that, then I'll call Teesprings and be like, "Hey, I need you to fulfill this." Actually, there's I wouldn't even go with Teesprings.
Custom ink.
There's places near in Louisville that make shirts and does that. I'd probably, if I couldn't make them,
Hmm.
I would use them and fulfill it that way.
There
There's
you
other
go.
ways, and then I think my sister-in-law can make shirts, and then I think my aunt can make shirts, and I got a couple cousins that can make shirts and stuff. But I mean, I don't want to involve them with something that I feel like I can do on my own, because I
Yeah.
feel like I might have to pay them for doing it for me or using their stuff,
Hmm.
which I would do anyway if I did go that route. But
Yeah.
like, I'm trying to get more bang for the buck, you know,
Yeah,
and I'm
there
not
is one.
trying to rip people off doing it though either.
Yeah, there is one out there, and I think you get like 60% of your sales. But the whole thing is you got to attach it to eBay, Amazon, or your own web page. And I can't even figure it out, of course. And I've been using computers since, M-Player, Yahoo, and all that came out. I'm pretty tech savvy, and I couldn't even figure that out. I couldn't get the codes right. I couldn't get the email right. I couldn't do exactly what they wanted me to do. Now, it seemed pretty simple and straightforward as far as taking and putting it on your own web page. But then again, you got to buy Wix or whatever, GoDaddy, whatever you're using.
Yeah.
So that's eating into your profit.
And I've always looked into like trying to purchase websites and stuff, and every time like I pick out like the website name,
Hmm.
they want an outrageous amount of money for it, and I'm like, no, screw that. So then I'll go start scrolling through what websites are for sale, and like stupid names, like maybe $1 to $50 or something, and then like if it was like a popular name or something that you really wanted, they wanted like thousands and thousands of dollars. And
It's crazy.
I'm gonna figure out a way around all of this without having to deal with people, potentially screwing me,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying? Like I want, like if something happened, I want it to follow me so I can apologize for it, and like it would be my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Wix is pretty easy to use. I had a printing business one time where you seen like the design pictures that are hanging in doctor's office, waterfalls, plants. I was making those at one time, and I done mine off my Wix, and that was pretty simple. You just set up Wix store. You start adding in the pictures of the things that you are selling, and it does it automatically. And it will send you an email if someone bought something. It'll automatically send them a receipt, and it goes to your PayPal as far as payment. And that was pretty simple. But and again, I think it's like $50 a month now for Wix. Yeah, I'm not for sure. I got a free Wix right now. I haven't got into all that.
Also, like I'm trying to like a logo. Like I'm trying to make a logo and well get it made, I should say, and like that's gonna be down the road. And but before I make a shirt or stickers, I want this logo made. You know, I
Hmm.
might make something with like the skull and stuff that I found, or actually I didn't find it. Somebody else showed my wife it, and then my wife I think colored the hair and the beard, or got her friend to do it. And I was like, yeah, I'll use that for my logo for now. I might make a couple stickers and a shirt or two with that, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be eventually. Like I want to try to do it myself instead of um like I'll have somebody make the shirts for me.
Hmm.
When it comes to like buying and selling, I prefer to do that myself instead of using other companies.
Yeah.
Uh, like I might end up making like Amazon account and sell it through Amazon or sell it through eBay.
There you go.
Because I don't. I mean, yeah, they'll handle the shipping and stuff, and I'll probably end up paying for the shipping of the stuff. But anyways, I want to do it myself instead of somebody else messing with the money of it, because if they get more money than me and I'm putting in all this work, like you know what I'm saying? I don't, and plus I don't want to make a shirt cost $50 so I can get $5, And
Right.
if I say that the shirt costs me like $5 to make, and it's like I feel like it's a good shirt, and it's not just the my skull logo, that like that I would probably just sell for like $10. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. Okay.
Right.
It's me.
So, and if it's like a design and like the paid logo like I got made or I'm going to end up getting made, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I might make those around like $20 to $30, but I'm definitely not going over that. And
Yeah.
then I'm not gonna have people pay for the handling and shipping, because I feel like I can figure out a way to get that done cheaply. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't like calling it cheaply, but you know what I'm saying, for a good price.
Right. Not highway robbery.
Yeah, which that's where these big corporations do. They do highway robbery.
Yeah.
All right, so um, I guess I'll start trying to close this up.
Yeah. I think
Uh,
everybody left us.
yeah, we got 4 people watching. Um, nobody. The only people in chat was Jax and David, right?
Yeah.
My homies.
Hardcore right there. They stay with us.
Yeah, gotta. I gotta pay my respects to them too. You know, but that my end.
Lose you. Oh.
Is it still doing it?
Okay. You're like me or you.
Is that because of me?
I think my. Are we here?
Okay.
Am I on the same planet?
Are we? Is it? Is it my mic? Might be my mic. I don't know. It stopped now. All right, there it goes. I don't know. All right. So, what is your live stream gonna be about tonight?
Tonight we are going through what it pretty much is to be a medium and how to go about seances and different ways to connect with the spirits, the proper way to connect with them, what I can do. It's pretty much a get to know me, because I got a little story to tell before I get into the live stream that it kind of put me out of sorts on me even wanting to stop my channel. So we're going to kind of get into that.
What? Wait a minute. Are you gonna stop your channel? Let something stop?
It was getting me there. It had agitated me that bad. And I was like, nope, not going to let it get to me. So we're just going to talk about, who I really am, what I do. So yeah, get to know me.
If it was a spirit, tell it back off before I give it to people's elbow.
No, wasn't a spirit.
Well, hopefully everything is better and gets better, and
Yeah.
you don't stop, because I like your content and watching you, and like also watching you, like when you point out where a spirit is standing and when you're communicating to them and what they're doing, so on and
Yeah.
so forth. There's a lot of people that can't do that. I'm one of them. I feel like I can feel energy, but I'm not for sure. Uh, I do have maybe one or two stories to kind of back it up, but it can be debunked. I feel like some type of way. But anyways, um,
I think my internet's going wonky.
all right, yeah, it's your end. I muted you on my end to
It's
see if
my
it
end.
was my mic. Yeah, because if it was my mic, I guess I'll be swapping back out to this one.
Yeah, looks like I'm going with the iPhone connection tonight.
Hopefully your connection gets better for you, and you get way more people than what I've got here. I feel like what you do, no doubt, you're very entertaining. Um, is there anything that you would like to say before we end this video?
Um, not really. If I can hold connection long enough. Like I said, we have changed the graphics. We're kind of changing the gear more toward what I do. I mean, we're still doing the paranormal thing, but we are staying geared toward speaking to spirits, medium skills, and stuff like that.
All right.
What's
All right, everybody. She is Nicole from Through the Veil. Paranormal is her YouTube channel. She is a medium. She's very great at what she does, and she has great content. Make sure you check her out if you see this. Go subscribe to her. Make sure you watch her videos. And later tonight, if you see this by then, which is like 30 minutes away, she'll be live at 9.
keep a check on him too, and everybody over there. Yeah, those people.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.